What it do, Scooby-Doos? Ha! Two red cards. Spurs going down to 10, then 9. Liverpool going from controlling the game to scrambling at the end. And eventually walking away with 3 points. Interesting game. Welcome to another Doghouse review. First half of the game was a bit slow, lackluster, disjointed at times, and it again showed only Jones pressing the Spurs team. Take nothing away from Spurs, they looked extremely threatening and finished the half with something like 5 attempts, and 2 on target. Now, it's not to say that Liverpool didn't have attempts on goal as well. We saw Florian Wirtz trying to get his first goal. Hugo Ekitike having a shot as well. But there was a few really controversial moments.
After review, the Tottenham number 7 withstood catches.
For me, one of those controversial moments was Xavi Simons' attempt to win the ball on Virgil van Dijk. And when we look at the replays, you can see that Simons has so much ground to make up to try and even challenge for the ball. And secondly, his attempt to win the ball goes through the player, which ultimately resulted in his red card. And it's sad to see two countrymen going up against each other, and one challenging the way he did. And again, his explanation after the game and his statement was that he had no intent of hurting or injuring Virgil van Dijk. But again, playing at this elite level, you've got to be able to think about how you tackle, how you challenge for the ball, right? Those are challenges that could injure a player and render a player out of contention for playing for at least 6, 8, and sometimes it might even be the end of their career. Another player that's really a pleasure to watch is Kolo Muani. He was dynamic, he was exciting, and every opportunity that he got to run at Liverpool and to take a shot on goal, you felt that there was something coming and there was an opportunity for Spurs to find a result before the end of the first half. They looked like they were the team to go 1-0 up before the half drew to its close. And his movement off the ball, his ability to take on defenders and still manage to get a shot away, just goes to show that he is a talent that is going to just keep on improving. And under Thomas Frank, it looks like Spurs have the ability to play more exciting football. The second half, and Spurs look more confident being down to 10 men. They finished the first half strong. They started the second half strong, and they are able to claw their way back into the game. They are finding outlets through Jed Spence and Kolo Muani. Although, enter Florian Wirtz, picking up his first assist for Liverpool in the Premier League, and Isak scoring a goal. Unfortunately, Isak takes a terrible knock, which may see him out for a few weeks, hoping that that injury isn't a season-long break for Isak. Again, taking his goal with such effortlessness and the way he just strokes it past, the weight of the pass from Florian Wirtz just sets everything up so nicely for Isak to stroke that home, and Liverpool get their first goal. With Isak being injured, it made room for Frimpong to come on, and boy, what a change in pace on that wing, you know. Doms was doing an amazing job, but Frimpong just brings that little bit more energy to the game and has that ability to link up play and find space where there isn't space. And his energy and his efforts results in Ekitike scoring his fifth goal in 3 games. 8 so far in the Premier League, 11 so far on all competitions, and again, Ekitike is just the man that rises to the occasion and finds a way to give Liverpool something. He's able to rescue points from defeats. He is able to give us openings, and I mean, what a signing. At 2-0 up against 10 men, Liverpool look like they are in charge, they are controlling the game, and then enter Richarlison. Now, he is a player that just doesn't stop. He worries defenders. He is in your face. He's aggressive. He's chaos. And you know, his chaos that he brings to the game unsettles defenders. And again, we saw it with Liverpool conceding and Spurs scoring their first goal. I mean, Richarlison is in the box. They get the ball into the box. At a point, he goes down thinking, you know, he could get a penalty. He gets back to his feet. He's alert. He's awake. He is alive to the opportunity. And boom, Spurs score their first goal. They look like they're back in it. And what happens after that? Spurs now have their tails up and they are chasing, pressing. They want to win this game. They want to draw this game. And then a complete moment of madness from Spurs captain Christian Romero. He wins a free kick outside the Liverpool box and then kicks out at Ibrahima Konate. And it doesn't make sense to me, but this results in him picking up a second yellow and him being sent off, putting Spurs now down to 9 men and trying to rescue a point from this game. Take nothing away from them. Even with 9 men, they looked even more threatening. They looked more in tune to finding a way to get a second goal to draw this game. And it just goes to show that even when you're down, you're not out. Men's, yeah, Liverpool looked scrambling in that second half, especially in the last 15 minutes. It looked like Spurs were able to try and get a second goal, rescue a point from the game, and to be honest, in those last 15 minutes, going down to 9 men, Spurs did deserve to get another goal. And that just goes to show that Liverpool become fragile when their opposition scores a goal. Again, it's something that Arne Slot needs to work on in getting the mentality back to where it needs to be, where we are able to manage games and see out clean sheets. Definitely, you know, the more goals that we are able to prevent entering, the more clean sheets we keep, the better it looks for us going forward. The confidence it builds in our defense. Now, who's in the dog box and who are our top dogs? Tonight, I want to start with our top dogs, and I'm going to give Ekitike top dog position, because I mean he just goes to show that he is consistent. He works. I mean, 5 goals in 3 games. The lad just finds the way to score, right? Also, Allison. Allison was rock solid when he was called upon, and I mean, there was a chance where he had to make a save on the edge of the box and still get up and clear the ball, and Colomwane was really after it, and yeah, Allison came through tops for us. Uh, on and Verts, yeah, Verts gets top dog position. His link up play, that assist for Isak, as well as his work throughout the game, just goes to show that he is a talent, and Liverpool have able to secure the future for our midfield, right? In terms of the Spurs top dogs, and Spurs top dogs, it's gonna go to Kolo Muani. Cracker shots in the first half, consistent running. Jed Spence, sorry, he was influential throughout the game, and Archie Gray, underrated, unnoticed player that just works, and works, and keeps on working. Again, that link up play between Gray and Spence was fantastic. Who's in the dog box? Well, in the dog box, I'm going to give both the Spurs players, Xavi Simons and Christian Romero, dog box status. Ill-tempered and ill-disciplined for Christian Romero. Um, it was, I understand the yellow, but there was no need to pick up a second one, right? Xavi Simons, again, that's not the way to tackle. And for Liverpool, like, I was struggling to find a player that deserved dog box status, and guess what? Konate just magically appeared and just said, well, hey, I'll make some blunders and pick up the dog box status. So that is who gets the dog box status for Liverpool. And another player that I think had a great game and then lost his head, and for that he also gets dog box status, is Curtis Jones. He did amazing, and then towards the end of the game, he just lost his head. He wasn't able to be decisive with his passing. He held on to the ball too long, which allowed Spurs to turn it over and charge at Liverpool. So it's all of these things that combine, that just goes to show a little bit of frailty in Liverpool's defense. And that's the Doghouse review on the Spurs vs Liverpool game last night. Yeah, really, really glad to pick up the 3 points. Would like to see a little bit more game management being instilled in our team. But again, it's 3 points, and Liverpool are slowly clawing their way back into the top 4. So that's good. If you like the content, if you like the review, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. That really helps me, keep growing and keep bringing in better stuff. And also, just smash the comment section. Let me know what you thought about last night's game, and let's keep the dialogues going. For the Doghouse review, I'm Izo, telling you to do good, be good, and if you can't be good, just be good at it.